Hello everybody, MicahTheManiac here, and welcome to Little World. That's right, I finally thought of a name for this game. Now, it's been a little while since I've done any updates, and this is going to be sort of an informal video, just sort of talking about what's been going on. So I have finished up my second year of college, so I am off for the summer, apart from, work and, I like to play video games in my free time, so there's that. But I plan to continue to develop Little World and hopefully release an alpha sometime soon. I'm getting the game to a stage where it is pretty playable. There's a few things I want to work on and a few things I might not be able to cram into the first alpha, but it is, going to be something for everyone to test, and it's going to be fairly polished to a degree. And so this little update is mainly just to announce the name of the game, but there's also been a few features I've been working on that will get it up to par for an alpha release. Now, if you are curious, I am going to continue for my bachelor's degree in game programming. Just right now, the goal is to get through college and, maybe I can make game development a full-time job. But for right now, I'm just working on little hobby projects, and yeah, I'm having some fun with it. Last time, I really nailed down that I was working on the inventory, and I was working on chests and furnaces. I have rewritten the inventory, probably for like a third time. Mainly cosmetic changes like last time, and I feel it's at a point where it is good. It is polished enough. And as you can see, we have health and hunger up here, and there used to be some issues of sometimes when drawing like a menu, the hearts and hunger would show over it, which was, kind of odd, not really supposed to happen. And so my solution was to just move this inventory down and allow you to still see this, but you'll notice that it now displays the health and hunger levels of the player inside the inventory. I'm actually going to move this up here because I also want to show you something. We have to be real careful. We cannot hit these rocks, this grass, or this tree. Trees have a new look, if you haven't noticed. A lot more full, a little more realistic in size comparison. But hitting these will crash the game just because of some of the changes I've made to the inventory. Tile digging, that was already part of the game, but I've sort of refined it a bit. This is how it used to be for grass. It would go grass, dirt, stone, and I think it would just stay at stone. But now you can dig that to bedrock. And then sand, it is sand, sandstone, stone, and bedrock. And the clay is just the same as sand. So it's like a universal sort of like 4-layer system with digging tiles. You'll notice these tiles right here. They are wooden planks. I have also thought of a little way of crafting. So the hammer used to just place down these forts, and these are different than tiles. These are actual objects in Game Maker. And I wondered, how am I going to do crafting, especially for like when you first start out the game? And, I've always thought of the hammer as being like the first object you sort of have in the game. So I thought, why not just allow the hammer to have a little menu? Because it's a construction hammer, but why should it only craft little forts? So if you right click on it, you now craft a workbench. And in the future, this will have its own UI, and you'll be able to craft stuff. And I think the furnace is going to have a similar UI to the workbench. Apart from that, I have also started implementing tiles that you can place in the world. Now, as of right now, you cannot remove these, and that is because they're stored on a separate layer, because say you've dug down to bedrock and you want to cover that up with dirt. Well, when you mine it, you just want to see the bedrock again. You don't want to mine down to stone and see the bedrock. So having it on a separate layer for tiles that the player will place will help sort of mitigate any issues with layering. But we are pretty close to an alpha. Now, I did announce that there is a name change, and that comes with a little something extra as well. As you can see, we have a little opening, and then we have a title screen. This is still a work in progress, so this image in the back, Stell and March from Honkai Star Rail, they won't be there. I cannot use this image. Probably get a lawsuit or something. And as you can see, we have a few buttons. They make little sounds when you click on them. There's one down here too. So, a lot of these functions are non-functional. 2 of them aren't. 2 of them are. So there are a few more bugs that I need to iron out, a few more things I need to implement. I also hope to release a few videos just talking about certain mechanics in the game. But for the first alpha, there's not really going to be a lot in the game to do. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm glad to share this announcement with you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.